I think I'm live. I think I'm live. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hold on. All right, we're live. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. I'm not actually Markiplier, if you couldn't tell. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Where today we are playing the Stanley Parable. Let me get my music on. Delicious. Holy, my lips are fucking chapped. They're chapped as shit. Chopped lips. M Plays, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What's up? Welcome. Today, we're straight up playing the Stanley Parable. My name is Human Being. Oh, word. Human Being, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I didn't know. It just said that. So that's literally that's what I see on my side. So I just said, yeah. Listen. YouTube did some funky stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, chat. Like I said, today we're playing Stanley Parable. Did I even stream last week? I streamed on Sunday. I didn't stream on Friday. I didn't stream on Sunday because on Friday, last Friday, I went and saw the FNAF movie. And if you want my opinion on that, it was alright. I would give it a 5 out of 10 or a 2.5 out of 5 if you know. Yeah, FNAF movie wasn't bad. I mean, it had like its references and whatnot, which I'm a FNAF fan. You know, I enjoyed it. Dark Red Wood Treat, welcome to the stream. Cheeseburger. Kelly Burton, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What's up, guys? But yeah, so last week on Friday, because I didn't stream. Like I said, I watched the FNAF movie, but got some company, by the way. I got my Iron Man plushie. Ooh, Iron Man plushie. That sounds fun. But what going on? What? You play GTA 5? I mean, I have played GTA 5, but I don't have it on my desktop. So, but yeah, as I was saying, last week I went and saw the FNAF movie. Not bad, but not great. I mean, honestly, if you're a FNAF fan, it was good. It's good if you're a FNAF fan, but if you're just like, what type of camera are you using? I'm using a Canon EOS Rebel SL3. That is what I'm using for my camera. That is the camera that I'm using. But yeah, no, it was that was a good movie. Well, you want to take my camera? You want to rob my style? What video are you doing? Video. Yo, I'm in Ciarago, tiny island in the Philippines. Hell yeah, Damascus. Are you ready for GTA 6? I am ready for GTA 6. I'm excited for it. I can't complain. I'm excited for it. Although it's gonna be a whole nother year before it comes out, because it comes out in November. That's like, sorry, 11 months. Like, it's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a minute. Damn, the fact that you just had the full name, it's in front of me. Y1G, welcome to the stream. Ramen, wow, you are so cute today. Aw, thanks, Y1G. Come get a vacay in here, bro. The locals are amazing. Miraming Salama Po? What? Honestly, a vacay down there doesn't sound too bad in the Philippines. That would be a pretty peaceful vacation, low key. But if you can't come, it's nothing. It's okay. Honestly, that would be a fun vacation. I've only been is a very gracious thank you. Is it really? Like many thanks. Okay, gotcha. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool actually. Yeah, actually Ramen needs to come by. Yeah, dude, that would be like I said, that would be a fun vacation. Maybe something after I graduate college. I mean, or maybe summertime. Fuck it. And during the summer, maybe actually it'd probably be hot as balls. Maybe I'll escape the winter actually and just like do it like during like a winter break or something. Emma Bell, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hello. The language of Tagalog is amazing. It's a mix of many different types, like Spanish and Little Muslim, and even different dialects. Hell yeah, that's what I did. It's so nice. Yeah, I bet. When are we gonna play the game? Or you forgot to download it again? Oh no, I'm just chatting. I'll play the game. I'll play chat. Well, you know what, chat? Do you want to play the game or do you want to chat with me first? Because this is like one of the only times you'll have my undivided attention. How are you? I'm doing good. Emma Bell, I'm doing pretty good. I'm chilling. I went snowboarding. Chatting. Exactly, chatting. I went snowboarding 2 days ago. I think I went like the day after my birthday, which my birthday was recent. It was a couple days ago actually, but yeah, no. I went snowboarding. Broke my board in for the season. I didn't break it actually. I didn't actually break my board. Hey, it's so cool. I've met so many people here who've never seen snow and are so curious about it. I bet because you haven't, like, if you haven't seen snow, ever, like it's like a sight, honestly. I hope you had a very great birthday. I did. It was a pretty relaxed one. I just was at home. I think I went out like with my family for a little bit, and then came back home. I was editing. I just spent it at home. But yeah, no. I used my board for the first time this season. It was great. Hit some nice butters. I'm like confident enough to like just like do some buttery tricks. Bro, are you kidding? What do you mean I'm kidding? I'm being so for real. That's exactly what I did. I edited. I went out with my family for a little bit, and when we came back home, we did cake, and then that was it. I mean, one of my birthday gifts was this. I got a Ferrero Rocher Christmas tree. It's actually great. I haven't broken into it yet. But yeah. What type of cake though? It was an ice cream cookie dough cake. It was cookie dough ice cream cake. It was really good actually. It was really good. Can't complain. You have a banger B-Day gift coming, but Valve trade locked it for a few more days. Damn it! No! 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 Ein! No fair, that's my fave. It's a cookie dough's great. You can never go wrong with cookie dough. Cookie dough, Oreo cake is a classic. God, I need to stop saying classic because everything I say is a classic. I've heard myself say something is a classic so many times. It's actually absurd. Just because of the video that I'm working on, which should be coming out soon. But I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm gonna knock on wood, actually, not jinx that. So yeah, but yeah, no, it's a good cake flavor. I'm gonna go enjoy this beautiful morning. Please take care. I'll be back if you're still on a little later. Don't forget about Ciarago. Look up Blue Lagoon here, or the stingless jellyfish. Hold on. Let's see. Ciarago. Oh, it's right there. Ciarago, Philippines. Oh, dude, that's pretty. Damn. Okay, I'm jealous. Can we see? Maybe you can see. Like that's nice. That's actually really cool. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little jealous. Just a little bit though, not too much. Oh, I can't see you guys. But thank you. I promise you'd love it here. Jamie, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I got some photos posted on my account. I did some lives so far here. 2 live streams. Hell yeah. You remember me? Yeah, I do. Barahona. Oh, dude. Oh, I wanna go to Barahona and Ciargo. I feel like I was saying it wrong the first few times, but yeah. My dad blessed me. He took me with him here. Hell yeah. Will you take care? Much love. God bless. Thank you. Enjoy your time on the beach. Enjoy your time down there, Damascus. Yeah, Barahona is really nice too, actually. From what I looked up. Why? Jamie, you're in my streams. Like you're a regular at this point. You pop in and ask, you remember me? Like, yeah, your name pops up very, very frequently. It'd be bad of me to like not remember my chatters, you know? Ciargu is how locals say it. Ciargu. Okay. Interesting. I'm just mimicking you with my plushie right now. What? Ciargo. Calvin, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I had an extra O. That's fair. It happens. It happens. Do you think anyone noticed Big Dylan in the thumbnail? Kind of hard to say. I'm not gonna lie. A little hard to say. Play TF2? No. I've been gone for so long. It has been a minute. You kind of missed You miss like the big like lore thing in Minecraft, in the Minecraft streams. But yeah. Every time when I try to type something else, this happens. I say something random. It happens. But yeah. No, chat, I will say, I cannot wait to go snowboarding again. I'm actually going. I'm going tomorrow. I'm gonna go snowboard tomorrow. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm gonna snowboard tomorrow. I made Christmas cookies. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. That's actually sick. Bro, same. I'm going snowboarding. Hell yeah. Yeah, snowboarding is snowboarding's great. I love it. It's like unironically one of my favorite sports. I like, because every year I just get better, and I'm just like, yeah. And I have my own board, so it's just nice. It feels nice. But yeah. But without further ado, chat. Without further ado, it is time to play the Stanley Parable. We'll do English subtitles. We will do subtitles. I won't play this. I won't force you guys. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? I have not. I have not played this game before. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. I'm on black, diamonds, and blues. Hell yeah. I've done some black diamonds. I'll do anything, honestly. I've done a lot of black diamonds as of recent. Yeah, and then I've yet to attempt a double black diamond. Those are scary. Those, I will admit, those ones are. I'd rather not with my skill level. You know, not yet. I mean, I've literally been to Killington. That was a drive. That was a long drive, actually. But you know it is what it is. It was so worth. But yeah. Please enter the current time. Damn. Okay. Okay. 6:17. Wait till it's like 6:18 p.m. All right. That's it. It is 6:18. No, accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. Wait, did my dream come true? Are we playing horror? We're playing the Stanley Parable. I don't know if we really classify that as some fun facts about this game. It was actually a big inspiration for Severance, and the lead developer, David, went on to work with C418 to make Wanderstop. Really? I actually did not know that. Stanley Parable. Let's audio. I think 85 should be good. All right, let's begin. Let's begin. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That's me. No, actually, no. My name's Ramen.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
No, my name's Stanley.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee.
Dude, he has to hold that. He has to know how long a millisecond is.
Every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
I would be laying on the floor.
And Stanley was happy.
I would not be happy though. Ramen would not be happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
No,
Shocked,
nothing's wrong.
frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
What if I don't do anything? What if I don't do anything? What if I don't gather my wits? Can you make an SMP? I'll have to figure out how to do that, but when I do figure that out, perchance. So yeah, exactly. Well, like, so what if I don't move? Like, what if I just actually just don't do anything? I'll be the first. Hell yeah. I feel like it would be fun. Again, what if I just actually don't do anything? What if I just like sit here and do absolutely nothing and how long would I have to stand here theoretically? I can get Wispy to set up a server if you want. But how many people would it be able to hold? That's the real question. How many people can it hold is going to be the question. Like 50? That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Okay, so okay, we'll move. We'll move. Let's see. Holy. What if I want to push buttons? Like 50 at a time. That's not bad at all. Can I crawl into the desk? Oh. Okay.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
There we go.
He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
I will be happy.
Stanley waited.
I am happy.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Yes.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. The end is never the loading.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Did I lock myself?
He had never
Oh,
been
I'm actually
trained for
locked
that.
in here?
No.
Wait, what?
This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Here it
comes.
Okay, I suppose I can walk out the door. Oh, that sucks.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard
Where did
Stanley
they go?
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Where my friends
co-workers.
go? That guy has instructions.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
Shut up.
but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Shut up. I want to touch everything. Waiting info. Oh, I just did someone else's job. Oops. Nah, he just ruined his job. He's fired. Probably. Maybe. That guy escaped. I hate Mondays. You need to. Sales in this quarter? Damn! This is some poor sales.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
No, I'm just.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, I'm just stupid. Sorry, narrator. Isaac, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Also, you should go to the broom closet at some point. We'll get there. I'll get to the broom closet.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
However, Stanley could also go straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. You are lying right now. Stop. Sorry. I just want to touch everything. I want to touch. I just want to touch. I just want to touch. Let's see here. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. Am I allowed to jump?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
What? Really?
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Danger
Look,
everywhere.
Let me prove it.
mean,
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
okay, fine. I'll give you a chance. Where's this chance? Where's this chance? Show me. What is this game? This is Stanley Parable. Give me a chance. Give me a chance, man. Give me a chance. Look, give me a chance. Narrator, I'm sorry. Narrator, talk to me. Why the fuck did you lock it? Shit. Alright. Narrator, please.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Chad, is it a bad time to say I'm colorblind? Like, I can't be that bad, right?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, so why are you threatening me? It's the same color.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Okay, so dog.
Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Maybe.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
No.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
I want to know
what would have made this game better. What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You give me
Maybe give me like a Souls-like adventure.
So far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
I'll give you...
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh my god. What?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest.
No, because I took the right door.
I'm looking for some real critical feedback.
Sorry, I took the left door. I took the,
A one? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a one? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
It was, listen, I kind of went to the left door.
It isn't my place to judge.
I went to the left door.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Oh, really?
Let's take a look.
Okay. How did you do that? Worldwide leaderboard? Hold on, let's watch this. Did you know that 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of players choose the... Okay. Oh, I'm ranked last. I'm ranked dead last. How long does it take you to choose the correct door? Oh. Error friends is empty. Well, I have you guys, chat. Chat, what should I choose? Okay, let's just go here actually.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No, I kind of got
honest answers, please.
I got distracted. I'll give it a 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Nope.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Yes, I would mind. Wait, what?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Yeah, no, I got you.
You heartless bastard.
Fuck you!
You do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Fuck you!
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
I
can't
get a new
think
idea.
of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
Well, listen, give me a door. Give me a button to click.
I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Thanks, man.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Flappy Bird?
Let's see. What do we have here?
Skyrim? Left 4 Dead?
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Space Invaders.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Is that a Minecraft door open sound? This is literally just a rip from that game. No, 100%. Do I have a...
Oh, no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Jonesy Lake? Like...
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a
I want to go to Jonesy Lake!
really
They
want
made
to
a
go
lake
to
about
that
Fortnite!
Thing.
They made a
big
Fortnite lake, and I
open,
can't
just
see it?
wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go
No!
in any...
No!
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
No! I can do it! I can do it! I can do it! I can do it! I can do it!
Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Shoot. I can do it.
Okay. I
No!
think
Shut up!
this will
Shut up,
be
narrator!
the
Let me escape! No! No! I was so close! Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game,
Ken,
I
what's
will
up?
be
Welcome to the stream.
phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball.
Well, give me the
What
ball.
Fun. We
Give me
shall
the
run the
ball.
bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely
Give
we
me a
must.
ball.
Okay,
Give me the
Stanley,
ball.
here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh my gosh, I know exactly what to do. Dude, this is better than Rocket League. Alright, blow up.
Hold on. What are you doing? Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. You still have so much...
I can't really... Well, I fell. Oh. Well, what's over here? Well, I actually don't know what to do now that I don't have a... I don't have a giant voice guiding me everywhere. Oh, let's actually go to this door because it's actually like wide open and it's pretty cool. What employee number was I? Why is that? Ooh. Ugh, I don't like that lit up door. Okay, let's go. That guy's working on like Silk Song or something. 427. All right, let's 425. What was over here? Oh yeah, 427. So we're actually getting there. Oh, this is like my room. Alright, well, can I like do anything cool? Okay, I suppose not. That's cool, I guess. What happened?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
No.
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
You kind of.
Yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
What are you, fucking
The
William
end will
Afton?
be here soon. Very soon.
Very soon. Okay.
I can wait.
Will you wait though? How long will you wait? A day? 10 years? The end is never the loading. That's it. What? What? Alta.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, it's an ending. Womp womp. All right, let's keep going. Let's move. And this time we'll. By the way, the wrong game is tagged. Ooh. I suppose it is. I mean, I am playing the updated version, so thank you for that. There's a separate category for Ultra Deluxe. I mean, I am playing just the base version, even though, yeah. You know, you get it. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, fine, I won't fuck with him. I think Doctor Strange, what's up? Is the Ultra Deluxe tough with Rocket League? I mean maybe. I have no clue. So what happens if you go in the door on the left but do nothing after that? I actually have no clue. We'll figure that out.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Group
Feeling a
41,
wave of
Group
disbelief,
46,
Stanley decided to go
IT
up to his
department.
boss's office,
And they have
hoping
a
he
lot
might
of
find an
meetings.
answer there.
Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Oh, what if I just like? There's got to be something, right? Can I erase like anything? Everyone is unique. Numbers on this number of slides on this slide. Charts, slides, charts, and slides. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. I'd fall asleep during this meeting. Let's be real here. Stupid meeting.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here,
There's a broom.
so he turned around and got back on track.
There's a broom. There's some wire. There's a pipe wrench. Some smaller wrenches. Some pliers. A nail gun.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom
So as
closet.
you go to the door on the
No
left.
reason to still be here.
The original had Minecraft and Portal instead. Oh. I didn't know that.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
The broom
He
closet's
wasn't even
so
doing
cool,
anything.
it's so cool.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
That stands for fuck all, chat. That stands for fuck all.
Are you really still in the broom
Yes, I'm in the broom closet.
Standing around doing nothing?
Because it's cool.
Why?
It's
Please
cool.
offer me some explanation here.
I'm giving your
genuinely
explanation. It's cool.
confused.
There's a fucking. I could be Harry Potter. I could be Harry Potter in here. Huh? Have you ever thought about that? I could click on the broom and go wee wee. I could
You
play
do
fucking
realize
Quidditch.
There's
And,
no choice or anything in
okay,
here,
well
right?
let me.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
But it was a door that I
It
could
didn't even
open.
occur to me because literally this closet is of
But I can open it.
absolutely no significance to the story.
I can open it and I can walk in here.
whatsoever.
Is that
I
is
never
that so
would
bad?
have thought to mention it.
But you let me walk in here. That's the difference between you and me. Is that I'm allowed to
Maybe
walk
to
in here.
you this is somehow its own branching path.
No, I just want to be
Maybe
in here.
when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
Yeah, you think that's what I sound like?
Friends
Fuck
find
you.
this concerning.
My friends would not find this concerning. Chad, do you find this concerning?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really rich.
Okay, you know what? You want to go there? You want to go there? You
Because of
sound
the
British.
connection.
You
That's
sound
how
British.
stupid he is.
Fuck
That all
you.
with drug money.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Okay, well, one of those is wrong. I don't do drugs. I also don't do the other
I've
one.
come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system.
Yeah, I
and
had
you
a
collapsed on the keyboard.
yeah, that's
Well,
exactly
in a
what happened.
situation
Yeah,
like
fuck.
this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby.
But how would I be
so
alert
as
someone
to ensure
nearby
that your
if
body
I
is
was
taken
if I was
care of before
you know?
it begins to decompose?
But what if I just
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby?
I have my headphones on.
The person at this computer is
dead. Okay, yeah, fuck
They have
you.
fallen
Fuck
prey
you.
to any
I have
number of your
headphones on.
countless
Thank you very much.
human
No one's gonna hear you.
physiological vulnerabilities.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
indicative of the long-term sustainability of your
Shut
species.
up! Shut up! Let me enjoy my broom.
From the area
Look, there's a broom
instruct
and there's a
another
bucket.
human to
There's a
take
fucking
their place,
there's a
making
mop
sure
bucket.
They understand
Oh my
basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Let me pick up a
Alright,
wrench and just
when
fucking
you've done
chuck
that,
it at
just
you.
step out into the hallway.
I don't want to. I'm enjoying my time here in this damn broom closet. I want the broom. Let me pick up the broom. Let me pick up the broom. I want to pick up the broom. I love owning rice. What's up? Leave and go back into the closet. You're all good. You're all good. Don't worry about it.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus?
Yo, how's
Look,
a fungus?
You can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
I want the broom. Let me have the broom. I want the broom. I want the broom. Let me get the broom. Hey broom, you sorry. Hey broom, you're looking very nice today. Let me take you out to a nice broom shop. Wait, what? I'm gonna take you out to a nice dinner. Sorry, hold on. I'll just. Hey. Oh, long time no see, broom. You're looking mighty fashionable today. Mind if? Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll just. Fine. Okay, fine. Fine.
Coming to a
No! I want the broom closet! No! Why are you doing this to me? Wait, which way did he say? I think he wanted me to go upstairs. I'm already downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
My bad.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished?
But like they
His
did.
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no
no, this
reason at
is
all.
the Stanley parable.
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
I hate that part.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Were they?
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
I'm not yelling that,
What
actually.
a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
But, like...
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Was?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
Okay, you're getting too philosophical. I just want... Let me walk.
And wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
Okay, listen,
believing that if
can I
he's
just go back to the
asleep,
broom
he doesn't
closet?
have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Well, it's not a shock
After
to me.
all,
Just let me
he
walk
knew
through
for
the damn
certain,
halls.
beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Okay,
Did
it
the
is a
voice
dream.
not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
This is a dream.
So he
And I'm going
closed
to-
his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
And I
He
passed
felt
out.
the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Right.
Let me wake up,
Let me
he
wake
thought
up.
to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it
Yeah,
to be
it's too
over.
stupid.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
I
It's
love
all
pushing
I
buttons.
want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
I had a wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything
Yeah,
will be
I'm normal.
fine.
I'm normal. Yeah.
I am okay. Stanley began screaming.
All right, panic.
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone
God.
tell me I am real. I must be
I'm
real.
working on it.
Can anyone hear my voice?
I'm working on it.
Who am I? And everything went black.
So Stanley just fucking died. Sorry. Yeah, Stanley just fucking died.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Who?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Okay, fuck off.
I am sane.
The-
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
But
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
okay, fuck you.
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Okay,
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Fuck you, narrator. Fuck you. You did this. That was your fault. Okay, fine. Fine.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
What? Who farted? What? Is this guy just sharpen pencils all day? Give me his fucking job. Alright, let me turn off everyone's computer, and then they're all gonna lose their fucking jobs, and I'm gonna be the last one who has a job. And it's gonna be great. Because I have a job and they don't. Hold on, did another one turn on? Hold on. That's a pencil sharpener. Alright, yeah, no, exactly. Like this is fine. Now, let's go. Wait. I want his office. Oh, can't open it. This is bogus. Bogus, I say. Stanley was presented with 2 doors. What the fuck does he do?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fuck you. I'm going back. I want my brooms. No one's in the meeting.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you.
Yes!
I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
But what if I don't want to take my time? Why don't we realize the same computer when I had it said 2 implants, but the first game. What? 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 I want a broom. Hey, broom. You know, I think we got off on the wrong foot here. Me when you and I, when me and you, yeah, I'm sorry. Fine, you win.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, that checks out. I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. SG, that's a... Does that say so that's a lovely purse? What is there to do in here? I wanna take a shit, man. I wanna take a shit. I wanna go poopy. I wanna go poopy and pee pee. I wanna go pee pee poopy. Let me do that. Okay, fine. What is that? The beige pages? Alright, two phones. Damn, what is your job? Okay, okay, I'm done. 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 You can't do that. That's not allowed. No, you can't do that. I can go higher up. Oh, this is like the actual like elevator music. Huh. I mean, not that I'm not vibing to the music or anything. I was just like the door to open. Please, por favor. You're kidding. Bossa Nova is so good, chat. This is a nice classic Bossa Nova beat. Sands, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I definitely screamed into the mic, and I'm not apologizing for that. But what's up, Sands? How's it going? Okay, am I supposed to hit the fucking button again? Okay, I figured it. I figured it out. This elevator actually goes nowhere. Okay, fine. Fine. Boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
The terrible truth?
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, Stanley does not know this. In fact, Stanley doesn't know shit. I'm going to,
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
I'm
Trying to input
straight.
anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
You're right. I don't know the combination is 2845, so I'm just gonna fucking stand on the couch. Man, this is actually the most height I've had.
2845.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. What is this? Sewage Lilies by Claude Money. I am the most expensive boss.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
I want to stay in here. Wait, bro. 2, 8, What happened? Chad, what happened? What happened? Oh, the door. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, well, never mind. I can't leave. Apparently, there's some traps here. All right, fine. What's this terrible secret that you're hiding, Mr. Bossman? Fine, I suppose. I'll follow along, Mr. Narrator. God, this guy just doesn't fucking let up. You know, I just wanna.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Can you go back up?
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office?
Ramen,
well,
do you
that's
like
a great
Fortunate
question.
Son
I
by
just can't
Creed?
wait to find out.
Creedon? I have not heard of it, no.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
It's copyrighted. I'll still like after stream maybe. Can I walk out of the doors? I want to walk out of the doors. Can I just do that? 800. What if I do the actual 2845? That's not even the right fucking 2845. Okay. Next year when I appear, just tell me how you like it. Alright, I'll let you know.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I'm just a smart guy. I'm a smart fella, not a fart smeller.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator.
I like the
I can't
elevator.
even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
What if it's not the boss's office? Have you thought about that? What if it's not that?
Oh my god.
It's the boss's office!
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
Sorry? I'm on hold? Hey buddy, this is my game. This is my stream. What do you mean?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Don't push me on. Fuck you! I don't want to be on hold. Fuck you! I have a game to play. I have an elevator to ride. I want to get on the elevator. I want to go down. I want to go down the elevator. And I want to go up the elevator. And I want to fucking twirl on the elevator.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
Now we're in
As
the boss's
before,
office.
I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
this is how cool I am. Apparently. 1590. Welcome back. What's up? Welcome to the stream. 2284. 420 with another 0. 69. 69. Okay. Bro's ignoring me. I didn't ignore you. I was like,
Of course. Going back down in the elevator.
yeah.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
It's stale and repetitive. Fuck you. I do cool things. Like go back up the elevator. You didn't expect that one, huh? I'm going back up. I'm going. Oh, okay.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
The boss's
but the
office.
suspense,
No, I want to go to the
agony
boss's
of waiting
office.
and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious,
so precious,
so
yes.
fleeting.
Yes, it is.
Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting?
Oh.
You know, Stanley,
Oh.
it seems like nowadays the only thing that
Oh.
audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
Oh yeah, they get
But where's
started.
the tension?
Oh,
Where's
we're
the
going
trust
slow,
in the
so there's a
audience
bunch of
to build a
tension now.
slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters?
It's me,
Why
me,
aren't we
Stanley, and
given
you, the
time to
narrator.
imagine the surprises?
At the
To have to
boss's office.
think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years.
What's that?
And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there.
It's like a
You
fetch
see,
quest.
I want stories that surprise me, Stanley.
jump,
I
let me
want to have to
jump.
think. I want to be engaged.
Is your baby
and not
crying?
pandered to.
Go to sleep.
We're being fed
Go to
such
sleep.
unimaginative
Go to
drivel all the
sleep,
time, and we
little
all
baby.
know it. Which
Wait,
is
what's
why
that?
we're
What's
so
that?
starved for
Don't ignore
content
that.
makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you
ignoring,
so
like,
much,
some important
Stanley.
things here.
Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
What?
So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a
what do you
lot
mean
to
you
the
got the
people
press?
who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might
Right.
leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
What's this?
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
All eyes on you, Stanley. What the? This guy who went to Mars, the guy who went to Mars, that's a pretty cool guy. That's a pretty cool guy, I'm not gonna lie. World Peace Baby?
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Storyteller. Ramen, stop ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you. World's first sentient machine? Ramen, I might not make it. Two-stage.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you.
Warning.
Go get them.
Be safe. Be safe. Get away from windows. If you have a basement, go to the basement. What else? Stay away from big things. Or is it? Yeah, you think that'd be by the walls? If you're in the basement, or you want to be in the center of the room. Fuck. I should. I think that's right. Love the way you ride elevators. Break a leg, champ. Why did he write that twice? My boss is one weird fella. The dude who came up with pizza. Well, I can go over there. I can go over there. Okay, no, that's fine. All right, let's go. Let's go. Just kidding, fam. You reacted calm. That's kind of not okay. I gave you. It's me, Stanley. I'm Stanley.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from
Lucas,
the
what's
recorded
up?
message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Or was I supposed to not listen to the recorded message? Was that so bad? We have beef? Why do we have beef? Was? Someone's gonna lose their job over that. Crow is my man. Yeah. Yeah, Crow is your man.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Broom closet. I never promised Tay would be here. I just said Tay has popped in before, fairly recently.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Why
there.
would you block off the broom closet? Blue Crow, what's up? What's up, Blue Crow? I can't. This is actually devastating. What do you mean I can't go in here? I want to open this door. No, I want to... Chat, how do I get into the broom closet?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes. Boss's office. I just wanted the damn broom. Let me go. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. I think Lucas is drunk again. Yeah, that would, yeah. That would do it. go down. Let's go down. I only drank beer. All right, let's go down. Let's go. Let's actually go down. All right, we're going down. This is the same. This is the same fucking room. I don't know if we're supposed to like wait longer or.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Fuck you.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I'm 500 years old. What do you mean? I will be going up and then down once more. I'm going to go down again. Chat, sorry. I'll behave, I guess. Huh. What? What? Don't do that again.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
It'll be something super new and important. I don't know if you should crack your expensive Magic the Gathering packs. I'm not gonna lie.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is.
I don't wanna listen to you.
What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Let me go down.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Let me go to the elevator.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I'm just that creative. I'm that smart. Please stop with the elevator. Fine.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Now, chat. Escape. Escape or mind control? Escape or mind control? Skateaholic? What? Don't oh Mr. Ramen me. Decisions. Fine, you're right, chat. You're right. But escape. Okay, fine. My favorite femme in the flesh? I don't think...
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No. Can I leave? Okay, so you... does he have the strength to find out? Let me leave. If you're gonna do that shit. Hide.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley,
where's my door
one
at?
of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
There I am. That's me. Wow, my office looks so sad. Why? This is my room. This is where I watch Naruto. You watch Naruto here? Holy, this is like you're like showing like every single episode. That's basically all of just base Naruto, and then just double that, and then you get Shippuden as well.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
No. He refused to believe it.
I can't really do
he
much
couldn't
else.
accept
Let
it.
me-
His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life
let's run another
utterly
elevator.
blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this
Hold
very
on.
place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its
Is it 5%
terrible
of One
power
Piece?
over
Yeah, it's-
another human life.
It's like
For he
it's half
would
of One Piece,
dismantle the controls
if anything.
once and for all.
600 is like half of, or almost half. Console disabled. What's in here? Okay, the red ring of doom. Doom and death. 5. Ooh, what's up there? Hold on, I see button. I see button. I want to touch button. Let me get up there. Am I not allowed up there? Where did I come down from? What's up? What's up, Sans? Chicken butt. Did I guess right? Butt on. That was slightly funny.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to
Rod, my
everything
bad.
it stood for.
Did I fuck up? Was this supposed to... And guess what else?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Tomatoes?
He had won.
Ow!
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command, Freedom was mere moments away.
Okay.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking,
What do you call a
but
man?
happiness. Perhaps
Call
his
him a
goal
man
had
that-
not been to
that lost his
understand,
car?
but to let
Car
go.
loss?
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed
Should
to
I
know.
subject myself to more
It
VR
was
chat later?
perhaps
Holy,
the only
I mean,
thing
that's up to
worth
you.
knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Nope. I don't want it. I want you to turn power back on. Okay, I guess.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new
Guess what?
path before him.
Pokemon?
This was exactly
Poke?
the way, right now,
Poke?
that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Was I though? Oh, that's it? That's the beat the game achievement? All of his coworkers were gone. What
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Potato, I want to go to the fucking broom room. Okay, let's go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stand equals sad. No, literally. Right, let's go.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Shut
Feeling
up.
a
I want
wave of
to...
disbelief,
let's-
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
I want the
hoping he might find an answer there.
I want my broom! Let me in! I love this game. I love this game so much.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
His boss's office. La 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 la.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Alright, can I go back out though? No. No, I cannot. I mean, he knows he knows what I'm gonna do. He knows I'm gonna go into the elevator. He knows I'm gonna.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually
Yeah,
got back
you know.
into the elevator
You know.
and went back up.
You know.
Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Yes, Sans. Yes, Sans. Have you only been live for 90 minutes? I wanna. Has it really?
Here
only
we
been
are,
90
Stanley.
minutes?
It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still
Do
just
not spam
exactly
6-7. If you
what
spam
it is.
6-7, I will.
What a decision
All right,
you've
mods.
made to come
Mods,
up here
ban
and
him
look
for
at the
5
office
minutes.
Again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating.
Actually, I'll just do it. I'm going to ban you for 5 minutes. Banned for 5 minutes. What mods would you like to know, Weather Boy?
fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Let me go down. Let me go down.
Incredible. Now he's
Yes,
getting back
Sans.
into the elevator and
Yes,
going down
Sans.
again.
Yeah, I'm gonna Skateaholic. I'm gonna hit you with
How does he keep
Weather
coming
Boy.
up
Don't
with
worry
all
about it.
this? Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Escape.
Facility.
All right, let's turn this shit off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Like
The
Kendrick
lights
Lamar.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Shut up. There's nothing else for me to do, man. It's nothing else for me to do. Let me just move forward. Hit the buttons
Now
and the
the
lights, and
monitors
then
jump to
let me
life.
go on to the
Their
next
true
bridge.
nature revealed.
Oh my gosh.
Each
Yap,
bore the
yap,
number of an
yap.
employee
Oh my
in the
gosh.
building.
I can't even hit the thing
Stanley's
again.
co-workers. The
What does this
lives of so many individuals reduced to
Employee
images on a
observation
screen.
protocol.
And Stanley,
can't read the rest
one
of
of
that.
them, eternally
know what I'm gonna do? You know
monitored in
what?
this place
What?
where freedom meant nothing.
Employee protocol 2C. If despite adherence to protocol 2A and protocol 2B, an employee leaves the office during work hours and a system loop has failed, you must terminate. You really want to play this game, Skateaholic? Yo, bro, nice
This
to see you
mind
online again.
control
So quick,
facility,
oil up for the
it was
chat.
too
I'm not gonna
horrible to
oil up.
believe. It couldn't be true.
I'm not
Had
gonna oil
Stanley
up.
really
No.
been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
He
He
refused
refused to believe it.
No, I'm not
He
gonna oil
couldn't
up. I don't
accept
have
it.
oil.
His own life
I don't have oil.
in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
It is
Had he
possible.
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the
this
world?
Alright, so I should
But
be
here
able
was
to...
the proof, the heart
No,
of
I
the
can't- I
operation.
can't get up there.
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content.
What if I find button 1?
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this
What if
very
I hit them? What
place.
if I hit them
And
all
as the
in
cold
order,
reality
and
of
then it,
his
like,
past
does
began to
something
sink
cool?
in, Stanley decided that this
I find
machinery
button
would never
3.
again
Button
exert its
3.
terrible
Let's
power
give it up for
over
number
another
3.
human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Button 3. Where's 4? I want to say that's 4. Ramen, you said you'd give me mod back. I never said that. I guess that one's 4, but I can't really get up to 4. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Okay. No mod for Sans. Hey, it's as the mod me though, no.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For
I have
example,
so much power.
and I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
You can't do
eliminating
that.
the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
5.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
Okay,
What a
okay,
shame
okay.
we
Wait, I
have
have to
so
hit the
little
buttons.
time left to enjoy it.
Okay.
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Incorrect. What do you mean?
What's
2.
that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
What do you mean the door closed?
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Wait,
Other
there's a
times,
button with
I let
the
the
number
office
1
sink
on
into the
it? That is-
ground,
that
swallowing
one.
everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say
Is
this,
this
though.
10?
This version of events
Oh,
has
boy.
been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
You have 3
But I'm
attempts
sure
left.
whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness,
That-
only 34 seconds left.
That's the fucking
But I'm
brimstone.
enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
No, thank you for giving me extra time. Hold on.
Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Uh-huh.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it
I
off?
thought something. I would
Running
do
from button
something.
to button, screen to screen,
1,
clicking on every little
2.
thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe
Maybe.
this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save
3.
me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
Okay, hold on.
That
We gotta
this
run up to
video
4. We
game
gotta
can
run
be
up to button
beaten?
4.
One soul?
Oh, hold on. We got this. We got
Do
this. We
you
got this.
have any idea what your purpose
I
in
have
this place
I have
is?
so much purpose in this place. 4.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
That's all.
This is
1,
not
2,
a
3, 4,
challenge.
5.
It's a
Well,
tragedy.
that doesn't work.
You
What do I
wanted
hit?
to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you
Goodbye,
can't.
employee 427.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
I don't
30
want.
seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go
Let me
peacefully?
live.
Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every
Can I go
second
back
of
to the
your
broom room
inevitable
at
life
least?
From the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Alright, can I like?
All of his co-workers
These are
are gone. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Yeah.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Oh my gosh.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Do I get my broom room at least?
I'm still not feeling it.
Oh my
I want
god.
this
I'm
achievement
still
to
hitting the
mean
door.
something. It has to be a true reward.
I'm
for valiant
hustling.
effort. I want to see some hustle,
Oh,
Stanley.
fuck you.
I want to see
I'm
commitment,
hustling.
a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
I mean, I could try 420. Where's 417? Did I pass it? Oh, I did. How many am I supposed to put?
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437. Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Oh my gosh. Shut up.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay, if you, I'm going to fucking strangle you. I'm going to strangle you. I'm going to grab you by the throat and fucking hit you with the wadoosh, 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 wadoosh. What do you say, 37?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Where the fuck is his desk?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Where's door 416? 417? 416. Door 416. Where is that door? 417. Because that just closes. 416 does not exist. That door does. Okay, fine. Happy chat. Happy. I clicked door 420. Door 420. Door 420. Where's 416?
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
Fuck you.
Because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
416. 416. Greetings from Germany. Can you please greet my Aunt C. Kyle? Big fan over here. Hello, Aunt C. Kyle. And how high are you? Not at all. Bro, fell for what? Dude, there's no door 416. You just did the... Mods, ban him for permanently. Yeah, I just killed him. No, not you, Sans. Yeah, that person does not exist anymore in this chat room. New content. We gotta go the escape route.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door.
What if I just
left.
go to? Yeah, 416 doesn't exist. What? What? What just happened?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh, was it
Feeling
right
a
there?
wave of disbelief,
Well, shit.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I just want to open the
Coming to
door.
a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
How do you know? How do you know? How did you know? How did you know I was gonna come here? And then he just knows. He just knows. It's the narrator. Of course he knows.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind
Nope.
Control Facility.
I did all
Although
there
this
is to
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Not true.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
You lie.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
But I'm not gonna die. So I died. No, I didn't.
As the machine whirred into motion
I didn't
and
die.
Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No, but I'm gonna hold the door like that.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Wait, what?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
You sit on a throne, lies. Sans, you lie. Sans, you lie. Sans, you lie. You are a liar. You are a liar. You sit on a throne of lies. Mods, ban him for 5 minutes. Mods, ban him for 5 minutes for getting my hopes up. Mods, good job. Can you ban me? You want to get banned? You want to get banned that bad? 10 minutes. 3 days minimum. Yeah. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Of us? What is this? Well, obviously I didn't die.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
He has been dead? It's a pretty cool computer, I'm not gonna lie. Corridor, the two doors. The two doors, literally. Office computers. Wait, it has one has solitaire on it? I will turn them all off. Filing cabinets. Doors 1, 2, and 3. These are like the fucking starters. Button sounds. I haven't heard that one. That was a good. That's a good button sound. Whoa. I don't suck. I just hit like the funny button. Office clock. Boss's office. The lounge. Underground. Narration outtakes.
Stanley pushed the number 6.
Stanley then pushed the number 7.
Stanley stood on the roof.
These are outtakes.
Stanley jumped in the river.
Well, why would Stanley want to jump in the river? Stanley then had a stroke. Freedom ending. That's a good ending. Countdown desk. One of the desks in the early versions of the countdown ending. Oh, that's pretty cool. Why do you turn off when I walk over there? Freedom ending. Countdown room. Yeah. What is this? Zending? Zending model? The game is not paused. Begin the game. Oh, that's the escape menu. Lol. Lols. Zending levers. Why have not? What we have not seen the Zending. Meeting room. What is this? Option 1, 2 options. Obey, disobey, lounge, maintenance. To confusion ending. Event. What about this? Wait, what? Well, we got some things to do. The apartment timer. Huh. The office. Stanley won it big? And we didn't know? Or is just Stanley just sitting on a shit ton of money? Is that what's going on? Oh, okay. Let's go. Warzone. What's over here? Narrator emails. So a question brought forth by the intense passion of my. Oh. Will the game feature capybaras? Well, no. Should be the answer. All right. Where else to? Oh, Stanley's office. Very nice. So how the what do I do now? Like, am I just dead, or was that always here? I guess I didn't walk past this.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Hello?
No, perhaps
Hello?
not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
No, stop! And I hold the doors wide open like that. The end is never the end is never the end is the never is. Let's keep going.
Stanley decided to... Oh, please. Are you really
Shut up.
just doing this for the achievement?
Shut up.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way
Disobey.
to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Perchance.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope, I go down. I go down, narrator. I go down. I want to go down.
But Stanley didn't
Have a
want
good
to
stream,
go
bro.
back to the office.
Thank you,
He wanted
bro.
to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go,
What do you mean you don't fucking... What are
From
you doing?
here, it's, left.
I want to go right. Okay, I'll go left. I'll go left.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right.
Okay,
My
so-
mistake.
Okay, so fuck you. I wanted to go right.
No, 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 not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I'm sorry. Wow, we got a fucking truck. We got... What are we doing here? Oh,
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
hey, yo. Where's Tay? I don't know. I don't know where Tay's at.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, I found 416.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No, I just...
Did you move the
No.
story somewhere?
I
or-
just... I
Hold
walked in
on.
there.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
I just
was
fucked
right
you
here
over, that's
just
all.
a minute ago.
I just kind of bent
I
you
know
over
for
and
sure that it's
did it
here
silly
somewhere.
style.
Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Ooh, I like adventures.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I want this path. Okay, fine. Guess that would lead the same way. What do we go over here? Well. I am placing blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure
Okay,
I've ever
you're
been
just a
on. I
fucking
can promise
pessimist,
you
like,
there
fuck you.
definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game
No,
again?
I got something.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over
Wait, I
again.
just found the
But it's got
fucking
to be
center
better
room.
than
Hold on.
this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay. I am placing blocks and shit because I'm in...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I am placing blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft. Oh my
Okay, yep, it's
gosh.
worse. I
There's
might be
no
remembering this
fucking
wrong. It's possible the
doors
story is back
here.
where we just came from.
Oh
Why
my
don't we go back
gosh.
the other direction
Sorry.
and see if we missed anything?
Oh, right, let's backtrack. Well, there's an open door in there, and then we go over here, and...
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
No, I'm
No,
walking...
wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other
What
way
if it's
and
another dead
retrace
end?
our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
I don't either.
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations!
Yes!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you. Thank you.
No,
Thank
I don't
you.
feel right
Thank
about this
you.
at all.
Thank you.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that
Thank
win.
you.
Some
Thank
people
you.
win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No, I don't want it.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
I will
Just follow the line. How simple is
detour
that?
From the... I'll take the line. I'll take the line. I'll take the line any day.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of
okay, so
moving
it actually just
are we
loops.
implying
Okay.
a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
No.
Now, we can both agree that the nature
following
of
the line.
existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh yeah, I concur.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I'm going to fucking goon to this later. Alright. Where's the line? Alright, I memorized it.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't know. The line seems to be pretty truthful here.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you.
No, this is good.
Everything we've
this is
been
great.
through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No, not again. Ah.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent
give us an
people, right?
adventure?
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
Thank you.
Ooh,
Thank you.
this all sounds
Thank you.
perfectly
Thank
doable.
you.
Why don't
Thank
we
you.
simply start
Thank you.
wandering in, well,
Thank
I
you.
don't know.
Thank you.
How about this direction?
I don't wanna.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Can we have like Rocket
Go
League again?
wild.
I like that.
Use your imagination.
Rocket League.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you
Furries.
again. Stanley,
What?
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I want to follow it. I'm gonna acknowledge that the line just went up the fucking.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Our
How important
control.
we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn
I'm going
means
to
that
walk
our destination
counterclockwise.
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? Oh,
Have we really been playing this for 17 minutes?
confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's
Find the
really
confusion
how
ending
all
schedule.
this
Narrator
goes?
restarts the game. Fifth restart.
It's all
Narrator forgets about the
determined?
previous restart. Stanley
So
attempts to
now,
play the
according
story,
to
but
the
is
schedule, I
unable to go
restart
anywhere or do
again.
anything.
Then what?
Six
Am I
restart
just
is-
supposed to forget?
The game
Well, what
restarts
if I
on
don't
its
want to
own. Since
forget?
restart, find the line
My
again,
mind
begin
goes
following the line.
blank simply because it's
Accidental
written
replica of
here
the
on
office
this
that has begun to
this
deteriorate.
thing.
It's to make up a story
wall.
here.
Well, who consulted
Set
me?
restart, there's no
Why don't
longer
I
an
get to
office, simply black
decide?
space, wandered in the
Why don't
blackness.
I get a
Unable to
say
forget
in all
where
of
the
this?
narrator restarts
Is it
game,
really?
The narrator is gone
No,
after a
it
long
can't be.
time. Stanley dies.
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped
I like this
I
ending.
won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do
you
it.
will.
I won't
You will do it. You will do it.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
No, I think you just
the,
killed us. I
Whatever
think you
it
just
is
caused
that
a
made this
space-time
schedule.
paradox, and now there's
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know, some like quantum thing will happen, and then we're just gonna just die.
Okay.
It's just this is what happens when you do this type of thing.
I guess now we just wait.
We're gonna have like
you know,
I
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're
We're
always
in
saying that
your
life is
mom.
about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
No, just
Well,
restart the
in the
timer.
meantime, if you do...
Hello, this recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Yeah, I just work here, man. Chat, do I...
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
What do you not know what new content means? We're gonna find out together, buddy old pal. I don't think we're supposed to be
Hello,
here.
and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Was it really released on 20?
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
More game. But what about unlimited
Please step inside
games?
and see what
Unlimited games,
thrilling
but
new
no
adventures
games.
await in
So
the
there really
Stanley
is no
Parable
game here.
Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Oh, I can't go back. Okay. Well, let's go.
Okay, so far it's an elevator.
Yay,
Nothing special
elevator!
yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Let's go.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Wait. I'm glad you're so excited as I am, Mr. Narrator. I can't wait.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
Okay,
It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Chat, this is amazing. I actually got a jump button. Yeah, this is exciting. I love this. What? Actually? That's all you give me? 36 measly jumps?
Is that it?
I'm thinking the same
Surely
thing.
that's not all the new content. There has to be something else,
No,
right?
I think that's it.
Goodness. Another elevator.
I kinda like this
Stanley,
part.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
No, they're great.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
I
If
mean,
this is new
the jumping is
content,
cool.
then I could just
I
read
like
you
the
the whole
jumping.
dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box.
I
The Stanley
wouldn't want
Parable
that,
Ultra
actually.
Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good.
Oh.
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying
That's
the new
it?
content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And
But
don't get me started on the
money-
level of craftsmanship
money-
that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm
I would've signed off
infuriated
on it.
and
This
I'm
is
offended,
great.
and I
You
intend
are-
to find these people on Twitter
It's
and
X
hold
now.
them
Fuck you.
personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up
It's
too
XD
much
everything app.
anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still
It's
with
great
me,
new content.
why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
You know, fine, go ahead.
No frills,
No
no
gimmicks.
gimmicks.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Go ahead. Go ahead, yeah. Just restart my game, why don't you? And when Stanley walked out of the office, he is greeted with a picture of his office. And nothing more. Because Stanley is stupid. When Stanley walks out.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
What if I don't listen to him? What if I don't?
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Okay, fuck you. I'm gonna go over here. It's not like I... Okay, fine. Fine, I suppose I'll go see his little surprise. Did he close the door on me? That bitch! He closed the door on me! Fine. I see how it is, Mr. Narrator. If that's what I should fucking call you.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
No, I didn't.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure. Sure.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I want to do this.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright, let's go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
we're on the
foot
right
here.
foot. Well, actually, you
I'm not
closed
your
the door on
enemy,
me.
really, I'm
So
not.
fuck you.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
She left me. She left me. That's why I'm here.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I'm just gonna let it go with voicemail. I'll listen to her voicemail and then call it a day, honestly. That's usually the best way to go about it, right? I'm just gonna let it ring. How long is it gonna ring for it?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
It was getting
No,
annoying.
that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I have free
you
will.
actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
I'm
Let me double
just
check.
I'm just gutted.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Sure,
Not picking up the
but-
phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
I'm just
None
gutted.
of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see...
No, you didn't.
No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I'm Stanley.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
Well, I'm
This
Stanley.
is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have
I
that
grasped
kind of risk
everything,
on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on
don't
safe
do this.
decision-making in the
Stop.
real
No,
world.
I can make good
Please
decisions.
observe this helpful instructional video.
No, fuck you. I don't want to watch. How?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if
called
used
free will.
incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example,
no.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates
jumped off
food shortages across the world
bridge.
to make life better for
My name is
all
Rupert.
people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not
5.
conform to rational
5.
logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
It is
Excellent.
4:30 and
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
I wasn't able to.
Most medical
that one out.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you
I
make
make-
more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, I'm over here, and then I'll be over here.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
I want the
Imagine
jumping
the
update,
main
I want the jumping
character
update.
dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
There's still a way for me to jump off, right? Oh, damn it! Damn it! My head is too big. I have too big of a head. Gah! No! No! I want to jump off. I walk right through boxes. No. This is bad. This is bad. I want to jump. No. I want to.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
There's gotta be something I could do, right? I can make a wrong choice here.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
I'm not
That means
Stanley.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
But the right door. Okay, fine. It's fine.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
Oh,
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
Are you gonna cry?
And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever.
Yeah.
I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
Might
To
as
willingly
well.
destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No, don't
I
do
have
that.
to. I have to.
No, you don't. Oh. Boo! 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 I still live. I always come back.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
I'm so clever.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
It was pretty
You just had to
funny.
see?
It was hilarious.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like
am
Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to
Oh,
do
you just
something,
want
there's a
somebody to
damn
just be
good
like-
reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I am a man.
Oh, my story.
And you're a little bitch crying about
If
your
you'd
little
just gone through the door
story.
on the left, you would have
I
seen it.
would
There was a
have
whole
not seen
underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it.
Oh.
I tried so hard to make
Yeah. Bwah.
it behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
The door's cracked
Just
open.
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Is he restarting me every single
Behave
time?
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
putting the
first.
story
I'm
first.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine. Fine. Do I get my broom room?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I'm devastated. I can't open the door.
Coming to a staircase,
Sorry, I'm
Stanley
forced.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm forced to go there. I'm going to go to the PD. Oh, I can't even do that. I can't do anything. Wow. What?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to
the
his
question.
questions.
Yes, of course,
And
there would,
beyond
yeah.
all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw
I
from within
would not
himself
do
the
anything like
courage
that.
to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 1-5. No.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Can you hear me though?
He spoke it into the receiver right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. See, it doesn't work. It don't work, Mister.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
I can't fucking speak.
You didn't mishear me,
I
did
know,
you?
I can't hear you.
Please speak the code into the receiver.
Night Shark
Otherwise, we can't
115.
get on with the
Night Shark
story. This is a
115.
crucial
Night Shark
step.
115. 115 Night Shark. Shark bait ooh ah.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
I can't
I'm
speak!
asking for this one single thing, for your respect.
okay.
The kind
I
of respect
am
Stanley
I'm
shows
in
for
the
his
wrong
choices.
here.
He
I'm
knows
in
what
the
it
wrong
means to
here.
take a
I can
story
take the story
seriously.
seriously.
If you didn't want to
You're
see
the
what I had to show you, then why did you
Bitch,
come
you're
here?
the little
You had a choice, you know.
bitch.
You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
I did,
Why
and
did
I-
you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
See what happens when I don't control Stanley?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
See, this is what
Whatever
happens
choice
when you
make is just fine.
when you
They're both
ridicule
correct.
me.
You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
No, I'm not in
Do
control
something.
anymore. You fucking pushed me
This
out.
is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
Well,
So, you hear me?
nope,
Are you there?
cannot.
Are you listening
walk.
to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
There's no right thing
Take
to
as
do
much
anymore.
time as you need.
I have left the body. I'm now just a mere spectator. Oh, this is
Stanley,
Hold on, I'm gonna go jump
come
off.
over here.
I'm gonna
In
go
the-
jump.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Shut up, man. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm going to do
When
something
Stanley
crazy.
came to
I'm
a
going
set
to
of
do
2
something
open doors, this
so
was not the correct way
absurd.
to the meeting
I'm gonna
room,
do
and Stanley
something
knew it
so- I'm
perfectly
gonna- I'm
well.
going to do something
Perhaps he wanted to
drastic
stop
even.
by the employee lounge
I'm going
first,
to do
just to
insane
admire it.
things, Mr. Narrator.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business,
eager to get
Stanley
back
took
to
the
work.
first open door on his
I'm
left.
not even gonna do that. I'm gonna do the next best thing. I'm gonna get a
Stanley was so
$5,000
bad at
fine.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
That was successful. That was a successful run. Okay, fine.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
What are you gonna show me? Come on, man. What are you gonna show me?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content
I
turned out to
suppose.
be? Well, it got
I
me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Skyrim?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Holy, what?
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap
Oh, yeah.
re-release?
Like,
Remember
what's the
back in October of
vial of brony rice?
2013?
when the game originally launched. Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Can I make no sense real quick?
the waste.
Sure. Go ahead. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to Stanley Parable. 2013. Stanley Parable in 2013. The original on fucking Mozilla Firefox. Good Times, the Stanley Parable. The first Stanley Parable dollar. Small because it happened. Stanley Parable. We got the Stanley Parable, and we got the start of demonstration. And we got unachievable. It's impossible. It's impossible to get this achievement. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Is that an actual achievement? That's gonna be a rough one, huh? Oh, yeah. I remember when Stanley fucking died. Oh, I can't sit on the bench. It's right here.
Je suis dans la mémorisation, c'est sur la pluie de l'eau, et je n'attends.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote,
Ramen.
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games
Why?
end up less
What?
than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how
yes.
grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley
you were my
Parable
top 3
was.
YouTubers this year?
It
Hell
was
yeah, I'd love to
literally
hear
every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all.
Is crazy.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Yes! Yes! Let me in. I want to do the... Okay, fine. You're playing the Stanley Parable, the 2 door choices, the buttons, person of the year, it's Stanley Parable. Oh wow, that is a lot of... That's not Blender. That's Unity. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end. You're playing the Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable does the thing where the Stanley Parable does not do the thing.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable
You
is
lost me.
both a richly
You lost
stimulating
me.
commentary on the
I'm-
nature of
let me
choice
just-
in games, and one that offers some of the
Okay,
most
can I go through
enjoyable,
this?
surprising, and rewarding choices I've
Please.
ever been confronted with in a
Here we
game.
go.
9 out of 10.
Here we
Don't you get it,
go.
Stanley? The game was perfect. It
yeah.
didn't need anything else.
Yeah,
It didn't need
it
new
was great.
content.
Yeah, I
It
concur.
just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
But hey, now we have a part 2. Now we have a part 2. I want to go to the serious room. Okay, I can't go there.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Can I have the jump circle back? I want to go over this way. I want to go over here and then jump and then go into the serious room. Okay, fine. There it is.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
I invented it.
What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's being
These are
collected
great.
down
These are
here.
great.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well.
I love
weren't
these
they?
reviews. These guys have to be good. Not recommended. Honestly,
Honestly,
cannot
I
be
could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
I was reading it!
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley parable,
No,
but
I
the
was
game is
reading
already
that,
such a
you
densely
fucking
layered
ruined it.
web of profound
Don't make me
philosophical
agree with the-
insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I was trying to, you know, do something, but, you know, it's okay. I don't know. You ruined it. You ruined it. Fucking ruined it. Isn't this approved? Oh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Yeah, just a
You
little
can
bit.
tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
I wouldn't.
Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I
Toreko,
always
what's
thought-
up?
To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse. To
Toreko,
begin with.
what's up? How's it
You
going?
can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
No, it's too much. It's
Yeah.
too much.
What an
Narrator.
awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel
Well, live with
like
it.
a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the
Pathetic.
Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say?
I get that it's supposed to be
You
parable or
constantly have to
something,
stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
A skip button would be fine.
A skip button.
A skip button,
Well-
yes.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto.
Erect
I'd do
a
anything for the
entire
customer, Stanley. Yes,
stone
a skip
building.
button we shall have.
Just wait. What? Did you just kill the fucking outside? You killed the outside world. Holy.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you
Okay.
forward in time
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past
but
it.
I
It's what the
kinda- I
players
don't
have been
mind you
asking
talking
for,
sometimes,
and I'm
maybe.
very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something
What if I
like
listen
this.
to it? What if I just listen
The
to it?
story and the choices are what
Holy, why have you
and
changed
therefore,
the
by
voice?
becoming it is, so on and so
Forth,
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 until
until
inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So, now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. Got the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever? You were
Yes, I am
only
back.
frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy
suppose.
ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I
It was
had to
alright. It
describe
was
it,
alright.
I'd say
kinda
it was
mid.
perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise.
It was kind
Or
of mid. I'm not gonna
maybe
lie.
a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices
Oh
made
my
by the
gosh!
person who
Yap,
you
yap,
are.
yap! I'm gonna skip.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Ooh. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe
30, 45 minutes.
Damn!
Unendurable by any means, but well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
But
I think
the
skip
button's for
button
me.
has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait. Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
But the button, you gave me
just
a
been frozen
button.
there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer.
But
And my
you gave
God,
me a
there's
button,
no way out
and it
of
was
the room.
really nice.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have
Well, we'll
no
find
idea how
out.
long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
A week?
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel
I mean, I
like what
suppose
we've
it's...
already been doing? Me just talking?
No,
it
but I
isn't,
kind of yap
Stanley.
back. But...
It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to
The
know
plant is
that
dying.
someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through.
We've been through a
I've
lot,
had
really.
So much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities.
I suppose.
I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life.
You're
All
kinda
of
yapping.
them collapsed down into a single instant.
You're kind of
In that
yapping.
instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for
Narrator? Narrator? Narrator, I'm back. Narrator, I just shit myself. Narrator, please. My pants are dirty. I shit myself. Narrator. Maybe I'll be back, and you'll be back. Is the fucking fire alarm? It's out of. What time is it? It is 1:11. Fine, I suppose I'll.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant
You're
to
back?
be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency,
you
it's
fixed
the lack of
the fire alarm,
accountability.
at least.
It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world.
You gonna
As though
acknowledge
there
me
were no
or-
consequences for a lack of...
Yeah, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Are you gone again? You think he just comes back every once in a while to, like, To start talking.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Someone should make a beat out. I should make a beat out.
Is never the end, 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 is never the end. Is never the end, 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 is never the end.
I actually missed that. Can we go back one? The end is never the end, 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 the end. Yeah, that was good. I like that beat. It's what? Okay, well. Yeah, you know, so it's okay. The building didn't need to like stand. Oh wow, we have lost structural integrity. It's okay. I have the button still. Oh, we are like, this is like full on like, there's full on overgrowth. Oh, we've got a full on forest growing up there. Yeah, that's okay. Well, let's figure out what happens next. Surely he, oh, is it nighttime? Seems like it's just barren. Let's skip further. I'd like the button. I'd like to skip the scary sounds. How did that happen? How did we get here? I really skipped to like the end of the world. We got a Minecraft super flat here, and I break one block, the whole place breaks. Do I have the ability to press the button again? It seems not. Oh, okay, that's the end actually. That's the end. Well, the end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Was?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content?
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
416. I found the real 416. I found the real door 416. I could do what I needed to do, I suppose.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Right, and you
The
gave me a skip
original
button, and I kind of
Stanley
like that.
parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Isn't that just deluxe?
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Tu dois dire dos.
calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Content Part 2 is out, is in. Old and busted, new hotness. I concur. More TSP, better TSP. Win-win. Sequential mind share. The color red, leverage. Holistic value. I sure I concur. I think I'm on the same page. Maybe I'm on the same page. I don't know. Am I on the
now,
same
to be
page?
clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be.
So then why the
but
fuck am I
let's
playing?
take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I
Well,
figure
wouldn't that just
that if
mean
I
you
can
did
loosely
that?
organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
Just ready to
It'll all
shove
work
for-
itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
New features. New content. Red carpet. Red Robin. Yum. Holy what? Okay, don't fuck me. What if I want to go back?
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. Your name in the game.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized
I
and
suppose.
validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that
Okay.
wonderful?
How are you gonna do this? Is it just gonna work?
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name,
Final
whatever
game.
name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of
Oh!
this feature.
Oh my gosh,
Just
it said
play
my
along. I
name!
promise you'll
It
love
said
it.
my name!
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Sorry, I was already there.
I
but
want you to imagine yourself
you're
living
losing
as
me.
Jim,
I was
sleeping
Jim.
and waking as
I
Jim,
am Jim.
falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim,
I don't-
seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim
Yeah,
right now?
I'm Jim,
If so,
and
then
I'm
please
slim.
step forward and press the button. Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
I don't wanna. My name is not Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature
You give it like
in the Stanley Parable
a
2,
like
it would
a
still be worth the money.
a woman's voice.
Let's
and
take
maybe,
a break
maybe.
from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
My Jim button. So what the fuck am I supposed to do now? I was enjoying being Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Reassurance bucket, jump circle, infinite hole. When this is the name of the player playing the game. New easy achievement right here. There's gotta be something. Infinite hole.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think
is
that
this?
in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
I wanted to get well someday. It's okay. I didn't. It's okay. Wow, that updated very quickly.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it would go at the end of the... well, we'll figure that out later.
Man, this is settings world champion. I'm the settings world champion. Now let me in. Okay. It's okay. I am the world champion anyway. It's my door. I should have access to open it. Alright, surely the infinity hole is pretty cool, right? What is going on in that?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see? Isn't it wonderful?
It's great.
One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why? This is an infinite hole.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
I'm going down the hole.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so
throwing cigarettes
clever.
in here?
Look, I
How
think
many
the
did you
issue
smoke?
here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're
45?
the problem.
45 cigarettes? Damn! That's more than a pack.
Look,
Hold on, wait,
things
wait,
got
wait,
a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
$78 cigarettes? Damn!
Great. Now, I'm very oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
I like
The problem is that you like holes too much.
Ah, you got me.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Just a
I
little
couldn't
bit.
help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
I feel like you
admittedly,
cheaped me out.
I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite.
Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Oh gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole.
I like the hole.
If this starts to become a thing where... Wow.
Okay, yeah, this is...
Okay.
You're ripping me
I'm
off.
starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
You're cheap.
I
you're
suspect
ripping
that I'm
me off.
starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here?
You're
Stanley,
ripping me off.
I have no explanation
ripping
for
me
the
off.
uncertain nature
You're
of
a
the
bitch.
hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well,
Oh,
there
don't
it
give me
is.
rabies.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
Perchance.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked
Okay.
for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Oh, we will. This is great. You know, if you fill this with water, it's like a little bathtub. And then, like, if we have a bathtub like that, it's like pretty cool. What? We're going down. We're becoming infinite again. We're becoming less finite. We're doing it. We're becoming infinite.
My head's stronger. Now you.
Let's choose a good one. Let's choose a good one, chat. Hold on. This is a good... Errors.
Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
No,
But we can't have that,
no,
Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for
No,
every
you
second.
ruined it.
You don't want to miss a single
No, I
minute.
was enjoying
So
it.
how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole. And I'm looking forward to all of them.
You ruined it.
Stay alert, Stanley.
You
I'll
ruined
be
it.
back. Toodlepip.
You ruined it. I was enjoying that.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
No, my hole. That's new. What is this?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Don't eat my ramen. Hey. 1 of 6.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it.
Let's get the free
Absolutely
achievement. Let's get the free
tragic.
achievement and then, call it a day.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed
guy
in the
just-
sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I've been duped. This is pathetic. This is a shit game. Narrator, you have done a shit job. I want to skip
What
button.
else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet? You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle? Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
You wouldn't give me more jumps? You would not give me more jumps? This is pathetic. This is shit. Mostly infinite hole collectibles. That's new. Oh, reassurance bucket. We can go to the bucket. We can go to the bucket. Fuck it. Fucking bucket. We can go to the fucking bucket. Let's go to the bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps
Can I have it?
even
Can I have it now? Can I have
you
it?
may
Can I,
even
please?
come to
Please?
long for
Por
the
favor?
gentle embrace of jarring cognitive
Please.
dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much
Let me
more
have the
convenient
bucket!
solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Yeah, it's
I
just
think
so
that just
great holding
holding
the
it
bucket.
has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Yes.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Yeah, no, the
All
bucket's
this and
great.
more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Yeah, I feel like I've been. I still feel like I've been duped. Narrator. The Stanley Parable 2 is just.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Well. I can't get the achievement. The hole is not infinite. What's over here? Hold on. I am now going to figure out what's over here.
All right. Have you seen everything
Okay,
you wanted to?
Help me fall
Ready
off
to
my
move
house.
on now?
I mean, just trip up the stairs. Do like a barrel roll. What is over here? What is
So,
this?
Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new
No,
features?
they're ass.
Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent
exactly.
video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work.
No, it
There's
doesn't work.
definitely a
It
good
doesn't-
game
no.
in there somewhere.
No.
Say, let's do an experiment.
Stop.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
No, don't hurt your sister.
Okay. Are you ready?
That's so
Here it
fair.
is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes.
I want
yes,
that
this is much
achievement.
better. I
I
feel
want that.
good about this. Here we
I
go.
want-
Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to
I want
anything.
those,
I wanted more
okay.
than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game.
See,
I
you're
wanted
trying too
fans to
hard.
love
You're
it.
trying too
No matter how
hard.
good these gags
You're
are,
trying
they
too
won't
hard.
stand on their
Just let
own.
me-
They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and
What are
simply,
you doing?
well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Right.
Would it possibly
eat my
work?
table.
I
Stop.
suppose it could.
Hey.
But it would need a really, really tremendous title
Joke's on
screen.
you, I don't have a dog.
title screen that says with bold and uncompromising
Joke's on you, I don't have a cat
conviction,
either.
this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Don't eat me. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to skip.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Man.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it? Stanley picked up the bucket.
The broom closet, the broom closet, broom closet, broom closet.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Oh my gosh.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where... Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the
broom
bucket.
closet.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
But I want to enjoy. I want to.
No.
I want to.
We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over
dogging
the
on the broom
bucket?
closet at the beginning.
Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons. But even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I'd never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each.
Shut up, narrator! I'm trying to flirt with the broom.
Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Hey, come here often. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate
you're
once
ruining
and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things. All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see? I feel that it works because the sticker is also
this is
a
like you're
bucket.
like treating this like a
That way,
CS:GO.
if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a
You're
bucket
treating
or
this like a
not,
CS:GO
you
skin.
can
This is
look
not
down
a
at this
sticker
sticker and
craft.
say to
This is
yourself,
ass.
"Oh, it's a bucket."
No,
There
no,
really
this
is a
is
wide
an ass
variety of
sticker craft.
applications
What are
for
you
this
doing?
sticker.
Like, oh my gosh.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment.
Oh my gosh,
And to be
let me
honest,
enjoy the
I'm
broom
sick of the
closet!
pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
But I like it in here. It's nice and cozy, and I have a broom and a bucket. Like, what more do I need? What more do I need? I have a bucket. I have a bucket and a broom. And a mop bucket? I have a mop bucket, a broom, and a bucket. A pipe wrench, a smaller wrench, pliers, nail gun, tape, more pliers, more tape. Is that a wrench? Yeah, a wrench. Okay, fine. fine.
Coming to a staircase,
No.
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs
Those
to
are
the boss's office.
Yeah.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
No, it wasn't
Was
the
the bucket guiding him?
Yes.
Yes. This is certainly the most logical
Done it.
explanation.
Oh, oh no! 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 There's a no! I have to go back up. No! Oh, I have to go back up the elevator.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna drop
Soothing
this
him,
bucket. I'm gonna
comforting
drop
him,
this bucket.
reassuring that in
Shit
this
bucket.
darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
Man,
The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
But Stanley went back up.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Well, surely I say I pressed the number 3 now. No, the collectible's gone. Oh my gosh.
Here we are, said Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and over. Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time
Wow,
of
the
my
number
life.
3 is such a special button. I'm having the
Stanley
time of my
looked
life.
expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back
No, I
in the
haven't had
elevator.
enough. All right, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
And this, the number 3 was great. I loved it. I
A
might
hint
bring
of
my
regret
pet
nagged in the
fish.
back of Stanley's mind.
Did you
Should
eat
he
it?
demonstrate? Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
It looked at me weirdly.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and
It's
the
a
bucket
fish.
both wondered
You'll
to
survive.
themselves. The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
There's my
The
office.
bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley
The
cradled it gently,
bucket,
reassuring it
almost.
that everything would be fine.
Me. Oh, okay. I guess I can move forward. I should have, been paying attention. A damn bucket crying. Yeah, that's.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Did you say
Had
pet
the bucket
bed?
been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
No, let me.
Never.
I'll turn the bucket into
He
crap.
squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with
I
emotions.
misspelled so
happy
bad.
or
No, no. I
sad
think
or
I think
content.
you
Walking,
you did
eating,
the correct
working,
thing.
all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
place.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its...
I should hit on. I should have hit on.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Yes.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No.
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to
So I
part
should have
with the
put
bucket.
it in the broom closet.
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this
Stupid.
building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
Oh no, I know
telling
exactly
him
how to get rid of
that
it.
The employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind.
The bucket
was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Hey, I got rid of the bucket. I killed the bucket.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Stanley had left the bucket and realized he was a fucking
The
idiot.
confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley
got
embraced
enemies.
the bucket.
Yeah, the bucket. Leave the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to
I
the
wanna
meeting
s-
room.
I wanna see
But
what
Stanley
the
had
bucket
felt
would
the
say if I
bucket
kept
calling to
going.
him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
I want
was
the
this
bucket.
better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes,
Yes,
perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
The bucket's great.
No, never mind. The
I was
bucket
enjoying
wrong.
the break room. Damn.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
But he was still wrong.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all
There's
of these.
100% a reward.
Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
I got the figure, and then I'm gonna jump off with the bucket. Actually, no, I'm not gonna jump off with the bucket. Not this time around. We're gonna just go into the vent and. Oh. Was? Was? I don't know what I did.
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it.
I'm
Still,
British. I haven't
figured
figured out why
I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything
The bucket's
feels
evil.
so.
The bucket is evil, and we're realizing that the bucket
What
is
do I
evil.
do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will
If you get the
pay
bucket,
for
yeah, that'll
even just an
like lower the
hour
value.
with the
Honestly,
bucket.
make it feel pain. Yeah, let's smash it.
This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
Like FNAF. My bad. Didn't mean to scare your pet rats. All right. Chat. We are. I mean, there's probably more. There's probably more to the Stanley Parable. There's probably more to the Stanley Parable. Alas, you better not. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What you want me to continue streaming? I just spit out all over my keyboard. Give me my damn fries. Sorry, I don't know how to do that. Ooh, I don't know how to put the fries in the bag. I don't know how to do that. So count your eyebrows, bro. I don't got any. Does it look like I got eyebrows? No, I don't. I don't got no eyebrows. Apparently. According to me. Anywho. Anyway, chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to check out some of my other videos. It really helps with the channel. Subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Join the Discord if you aren't already in the Discord. You get notified when I go live. You can communicate with the community and me. Is kind of how that works. It's kind of not dead. Kind of. I'm gonna knock on wood for that one. Anyway, chat. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next stream, which will most likely definitely be Sunday, unless something changes, and I will notify you in the Discord if you join. All right. Anyway, chat. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. La 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 la. Bye bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.